अस्मि। धन्यायं भारतीया परंपरा, धन्यायं श्री जगन्नाथ संस्कृति, धन्यः वयमद्य दूरदर्शन माध्यमेन भगवतः श्री जगन्नाथस्य अपूर्वायाः रथयात्रायाः विश्वप्रसिद्धायाः अवलोकनं कुर्मः। जनसमुद्रः वर्तते बडदाण्डे, भवन्तः पश्यन्तु, बडदाण्डः जनसमुद्रः एव दृश्यते। रथाः प्रतिकीर्ताः सन्ति। महाप्रभु जगन्नाथः नृत्यं कुर्वन् आगच्छति। जयता जगन्नाथः, जयता जगन्नाथः, जयता जगन्नाथः, तव दर्शनेन मम जीवनं धन्यं प्रभो, मम जीवनं धन्यं प्रभो, मम जीवनं धन्यं प्रभो।
All glories to Lord Jagannatha. Om Shantakaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Viswadharang Gagana Shadrusham Meghavarnang Shubhangam Lakshmikantang Kamalanayang Yugirvidhyana Gamyam Bande Vishnung Bhayabhayaharang Sarvalokaikakanatham. He belongs to all people. That is Lord Jagannatha, looking majestic enough with the tahiya, with the floral crown, and is on the grand road to alight the designated chariot, that is Nandi Ghosha. He is the center of all attention here, and the stout-bodied servitors, they are the bodyguards in fact. They are jostling with each other just to lift the body of Lord Jagannatha, because he is so huge and it's not very easy to lift him. So that is why he is dragged, he is pulled, and he is pushed also in such a way, because that is the movement that is called Pohandi. The stepping of Lord Jagannatha, he has come down the 22 steps, and 22 steps, it has a greater significance for the Jagannatha consciousness. And after getting down the 22 steps and through the canopy of the eastern gate, that is called the Lion's Gate, or the main gate, or the main entrance, he has now stepped onto the grand road. There are certain servitors of Daitapati clan. They are moving two sticks are there. That is called Gauriken, because that is the way they control the movement, they control the progression of the Lord, the stepping down of the Lord. In the same way, like a conductor conducts a philharmonic orchestra. And here are some leaders of the people from the central government and also from the state government, including His Excellency the Governor of Odisha. They were all seated there, and once they get to have a glimpse of Lord Jagannatha, they are on their toes and they are eager to pay their obeisons by standing there with folded hands, praying for themselves, praying for the wellness and happiness of the state, the people of the country. Because we are now passing through a very difficult time. The fear of war is there, terrorism is there. So only way out is the blessing of Lord Jagannatha that can see us through all these things, all these difficulties. And the representative of different monastic orders coming from different monasteries or the mutts, or we can say they are there. They have got the privilege of carrying these fans, umbrellas, and also the fly whisk. And all the fans, they have got the mark of Vaishnava tradition, the motif of sun and moon. So that is the way they are there. So that also involves the artistic skills of the tailors. The same way the draping of the chariots are done. Lord is stuck there, maybe due to the love of the people there, love of the servitors there, love of the functionaries there, because unless he desires, he cannot move an inch, and that is the way he is pushed and pulled. And it's so huge a responsibility and huge a task to move him. There are certain occasions that in 1965, if I remember it correctly, during the time of Pahandi, there was a problem, and Lord did not move an inch, and it was very difficult. And when it was not possible for the servitors or the functionaries to move, the news of it was sent to the Gajapati Maharaja. And the present Gajapati Maharaja was much younger then. And And the present Gajapati Maharaja, he was younger then, and he prostrated himself before the Lord and came running to the Pahandi, and there with folded hands he paid his obeisance, made his prayer, "Oh Lord, you move." So with the devotion, with the prayer, the Lord started moving, and he went on to the Mexip ladder, and that is the way he was taken to the inner canopy of the chariot. This is the story I have heard from the Gajapati Maharaja himself, and when I heard that, I had tears in my eyes, tears of devotion. So that is the power of the Lord, that is the divine energy, and without that energy nothing can be done. The flowers, the leaves, everything, the fruits, they are all the manifestation of that divine energy, and Lord is stuck there. And in front of him we were finding the Banati players were there. They were the Chakra Banati. It was moving in a wheel set. That is also another artistic skill of Odisha, and it has been accepted as a sport, and it is now accepted by the Odisha Olympic Association with the formation of Odisha Banati Association. And they are the people, the Banati Association of Odisha, they are the people, they impart the training to boys and girls. On the other day, we also find the boys and girls showing their Banati skills. And there was another Banati player that was also he was showing his skill. The Bana Banati with the triangular flags tethered to the control wheel. So that is the way he was showing that skill also. During the time of Niladri Bijay, when the lords they return to the temple, it becomes mostly midnight or past midnight. That is the time the fire Banati is also used. That's a dangerous thing, but people are so skilled that they also start displaying that. Banati as a sport, it is seen in Odisha and also in Punjab. In Punjab it is a respected sport, and in some pockets of Maharashtra it is there. And the gong beaters are there. They are beating their gongs in a unison, and that produces a mesmerizing sound, and that provokes the people, that provokes the functionaries, that provokes the devotees in an energy to sway themselves in the waves of devotion here. Now humidity has become less because there is a sprinkle of rain, a drizzle, a small drizzle is there, and that has not dampened the spirit of the people there. Rather they have been encouraged. The flowers are being showered on the Lord. Lord looks really, really mesmerizing, because yesterday it was the new youth day. Navajauvana, new youth, because after the ablution, after the washing out of all the colors, he was painted anew by the divine painters. So after the new coat of painting, Lord looks so sparkling, so dazzling, so mesmerizing, so magical and so majestic. There are no adjective is sufficient enough to describe the looks of the divinity that is Lord Jagannatha. Lord Jagannatha is there just to alight the ramp, the Mexip ladder, onto the designated chariot, that is Nandi Ghosha. And to control the frenzy of the people and the devotees, even the servitors, they are also, the functionaries, they become so excited that it becomes very difficult to maintain the crowd. So that is why the police people, the police personnel, the officers, and also the JTP people, Jagannath Temple Police, that's a different branch that is controlled by the Jagannatha Temple. They control that. And the Gauri Ken wielding those servitors, they control the crowd there, because it is very difficult, because no one can claim that he knows the entire direction, because it is not possible to know it. So this is the Mexip ladder, slowly coming back and little going ahead. So moving forward and moving backward, that is the way the Lord is carried to the canopy of the chariot. Lord doesn't move left or right, moves only forward and backward, pulled backward and then pulled forward also. And that has also a significance also. We can say that it implies the Advaita Vedanta philosophy that Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. That means the absolute, the truth is only truth, the absolute, that is Brahma, and the rest are others. They are all illusory and illusions. So that is the essence of Jagannatha consciousness. He himself is Brahma, he himself is the truth. The Chief Minister of Orissa State, Sri Mohan Charan Majhi, who is always lending his support to the changes and to the development of the temple administration. So he is there, so lending his presence, and of course that will encourage the functionaries and also the office bearers and the officials of the government to be there. And Lord is being pulled and pushed also from behind. You see, this is the way. It's not an easy thing to pull and push. The Brahmin servitors are there, but they are not the people those who are pulling those cables. Those silken cables are there, and these silk ropes, I can say, they are specially manufactured to carry the weight of the Lord, and they are brought from Varanasi. And there is a cordon also done by the police people so that no other people causes any disturbance in the movement of the Lord. It's slowly being pulled on the chariot, and this is a section of the crowd that has all the state functionaries, central ministers, His Excellency the Governor of the state, the Chief Minister, and the other people, those who are inseparable part of the state administration. They are all there and they are attentive, because everyone wants to ensure that everything goes on very smoothly, because all attentions are there and people all over the world, they are watching every beat of the movement. This is how Lord is being taken, and still the floral crown, the Tahiya, is still there. Tahiya, many words from Jagannatha temple that have added to the English dictionary, and this is the way the magazine of state government that carries the development and the welfare messages of the state government, Odisha Review and Utkal Prasan, they are now released on a beautiful occasion in the presence of Lord himself. And this is how they display. Mr. Kanak Bardhan Singh Dev, Deputy Chief Minister of the state government, is also there, and everybody lends their support. And this magazine that carries the message of the government of Odisha for the development and for the betterment of the state, for which the government of Odisha is committed. And the Gauri Ken welding servitors, they are signaling this way, because Lord should not be moving in a wrong way. That will be a very difficult thing, because during the last year's Rath Yatra, we saw at Gundicha temple there was a small accident because of this carelessness, because of the lack of knowledge, because these experienced people, they monitor the movement of the Lord, and let's pray that nothing untoward happens, everything goes smoothly, because if anything happens, that signals a difficult period is coming or looming before us. So everything must go on smoothly. The shower of flowers are going on, and this is the way Lord Jagannatha is welcomed to his designated chariot, that is Nandi Ghosha. And this is the way the servitors are there, and the extra servitors, they would be getting down just to facilitate the other rituals to happen. And here at this point, the floral crown, the Tahiya, that will be removed, because it is not practically possible to carry the Lord with this floral crown, and they will be taken away by the servitors who are present there to be distributed among the devotees. And the devotees, they treasure those pieces of Tahiya, the little flowers or little solapit flowers, or even